The Suzuki S-Presso, a diminutive city runabout initially thought up by Maruti Suzuki in India, has become a ubiquitous sight on the boulevards of Asian and Latin American cities. Although it may not get as much publicity as its elder siblings in Western markets, this feisty little hatchback has proved itself to be a solid, economical, and strangely roomy city car. Its aggressive geometry and elevated ride height were already turning it into a styling oddball among the typical compact car herds. But now an Indonesian tuner has turned up the fashion drama. Indonesian body kit shop GH Style has given the S-Presso a full exterior makeover, taking notable inspiration from the iconoclastic styling hints of the Suzuki Jimny. The result is a unique reinterpretation that pushes the S-Presso's quirky individuality to the limit and imbues it with a significant amount of tough attitude. Not only does this new body kit add flair, it reworks the S-Presso's road presence in general. At the front, the transformation is immediate and dramatic. The standard S-Presso features slim headlights flanking a minimal black grille, functional yet unremarkable. GH Style replaces this setup with a bold, squared-off Jimny-inspired grille flanked by circular headlights. This simple yet striking change alone gives the car a retro off-road look, reminiscent of Suzuki's beloved Mini 4x4. Matching daytime running lights integrated alongside the headlights bring a more symmetrical and refined appearance to the front fascia. A newly designed bumper also adds to the SUV appearance. Its midsection is blacked out with two hefty-looking yellow fog lamps embedded in its aggressive design. These might be cosmetics, but they transform the personality of the car entirely and endow it with the kind of visual braggadocio that is unusual in this segment. Moving to the side profile, GH Style has installed flared wheel arches at the front and rear, a visual hint borrowed directly from the world of off-road motor vehicles. Black rocker panels along the lower body sides provide continuity to the rugged theme and establish a visual linkage between the front and rear enhancements. The wheels have been reworked to a new design, white painted, with a stark contrast to the dark environments it's situated in. Not only does it meet harmony with the rest of the redesign, but provides an airy, lively feel to the overall appearance. At the rear, the changes are more subdued but intentional. A new spoiler tops the hatch, extending slightly beyond the roofline to give a more sporty profile. The rear bumper is also restyled, introducing a little extra depth and texture to the lower area of the car. Curiously, the taillights and rear reflectors remain unchanged, retaining a little of the original styling, but still doing the updated look of the car justice. This combination of old and new works, demonstrating how thoughtful updates can deliver substantial impact without extravagance. Underneath the remodeled skin lies the same pint-sized but spry drivetrain that powers the base S-Presso. An 998cc 3-pot petrol unit makes 67 horsepower and 66 pound-feet of torque. Although figures look low, the feather-light build of the car, sub 700 kilograms, approximately 1,500 pounds, betrays itself in agile handling and frugal running around town environments. The light weight, together with tiny dimensions, makes it an ideal companion for urban city roads, tight parking spaces, and skinny daily commutes. That new face doesn't mean the S-Presso has somehow become an off-road car by default. No suspension or drivetrain adjustments have been implemented, so it remains firmly a city car. But that sportier look gives a tip of the hat to a bit of a rebel spirit. It brings a bit of enjoyment to the drive, and might even attract a new group who dismissed the S-Presso's promise due to its dull appearance. GH Style's styling twist on the S-Presso also suggests the emerging customization culture for subcompact cars in Southeast Asia. where economic and environmental factors are inclined to make small cars an economic necessity in certain areas of the region. Cosmetic upgrades like this offer one way of differentiation on a shoestring budget. The use of familiar off-road design motifs will be attractive to those who like the appearance of tough SUVs but cannot afford or need their full capability or size. The S-Presso has found traction primarily in developing markets. In India, it is marketed as a youthful, vibrant option for first-time automobile buyers. Elsewhere, countries like South Africa, the Philippines, and various countries in Latin America have embraced the car for its low price, ruggedness, and surprisingly roomy interior. It's also economical on fuel, an increasingly valuable consideration with fuel prices changing globally. As fuel-efficient city cars are the standard in these nations, the idea of introducing a splash of style to practicality is more and more appealing. This GH-style body kit does not just dress up the S-Presso, it reinvents it. It's no longer a functional city runabout, it's an urban crossover with character. Such a transformation proves that budget cars can be individual and possess character without having to incur heavy expenses. The S-Presso, even in its base trim, already goes a micro SUV path with standing proportions and higher ground clearance than typical hatchbacks of its size. GH Styles modding continues this design path and goes fully with it, exploring the extremes of what this platform can be visually presented. It also leaves one to think if Suzuki will be taking such customer-specific designs and using similar styling elements on future variants or special models. While most body kits aim to make cars appear sportier or more aggressive, this particular example takes a different route. It blends nostalgia with utility, channeling the design DNA of one of Suzuki's most beloved off-roaders into a model built for city streets. The end result is something that stands apart from the sea of generic urban commuters, a car that's just as happy turning heads at a traffic light as it is zipping down narrow alleyways. This styling update also reinforces the emotional connection that many car owners desire with their cars. A car is not just a mode of transport. It is sometimes a reflection of personality, lifestyle, and aspiration. The S-Presso-styled Jimny provides an option for those who desire ruggedness in looks without the expense or size of a true SUV. It meets the needs of practical transport, but still gives a dose of creativity and pizzazz. And lastly, the GH-style S-Presso facelift is more than skin deep. It is the newest signal that the trend is toward pairing affordability with personalization. Engrafting the off-road cult personality onto a no-frills urban hatchback, this project crossovers from two automotive categories, one of practical utility and the other of carefree personality. It's an unexpected but effective union, one that has the potential to influence future thinking on entry car design and tuning.